Six Flags Darien Lake is a Six Flags theme park located in Buffalo, New York, and with it being home to over 45 rides, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we are going to count down the top 10 rides at Six Flags Darien Lake. Starting off at number 10, we have Motocoaster. And no matter whether you want to know what it feels like to become a motorcyclist, or you are just looking for a fun family coaster, then this is the ride for you. The only thing is, however, it is not all easy racing, as once you have boarded your bike in a specially designed position, not only will you launch from 0 to 40 miles per hour in a matter of a few seconds, but you will also complete many twists, turns, hills and drops, making you feel as if you are a real motorcyclist. And so I would feel wrong not putting this ride on our top 10 list. Who here loves going upside down? Well, of course you do, but do you know that on our number 9 spot, Rolling Thunder, it has taken the word upside down quite literally to the next level. And here is how. Now, of course, it would not be a flat ride without twisting or flipping upside down, and this ride is no different. Nevertheless, what makes it so crazy is the fact that the entire ride is a loop, meaning that throughout its almost 2-minute duration, you will head upside down again and again and again, and you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that is intense. You can't have a theme park without a Vekoma Boomerang, and Six Flags Darien Lake is no exception. As for our number 8 position, we have Boomerang, which, believe it or not, by the name, is the park's Boomerang coaster. And therefore, before we do begin to talk about the ride, with it being a very common type of attraction, if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we would suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Yet if you do get a chance to ride, you will definitely not be disappointed, with you completing a loop, cobra roll, both forwards as well as backwards too. How cool is that? For our number 7 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot more intense, as we have Mind Eraser. And trust me when I say, after riding this ride, you will sure want that. Ding ding. Okay, that was a horrendous joke. However, this ride sure isn't. With despite being a dreaded SLC, it is actually rather fun. With as soon as you have boarded the train and rose to the top of a lift hill, you completing and get ready for it, a 100-foot drop, rollover, sidewinder, double inline twist, as well as many SLC twists and turns, all whilst your legs are dangling. And so if this does not make you want to ride, I honestly do not know what will. If you are scared of heights, then skip to number 5. As for our number 6 spot, we have Sky Screamer, and standing at a height of 242 feet. Already I know some of you are like, no way Jose. However, it does not stop there, as once you have made it to this height, due to it being a swing ride, your seat that you have previously boarded with up to one other thrill seeker will begin to swing around in circles as well as swing outwards, providing both an amazing view as well as an experience that you, nor your stomach, will ever forget. Top 5, And coming in for this spot, we have Predator. And ever since its debut back in 1990, it has always been a fan favourite, and for a good reason, as similar to many of your classic wooden coasters from all around the world, you and the rest of your group will get the opportunity to board an awesomely designed train that will then drop, rise and turn around the wooden structure. Therefore, when also taking into account the amazing lakeside location of this ride and that beloved back row experience, there is no doubt in my mind that still to this very day, this should be on your bucket list. Have you ever wanted to take a ride on a Viper? Well, if so, then you must take a ride on our number 4 spot, Viper, as you can do just that. However, it is not only the awesome looking ride vehicle that makes this ride so great, but the fact that no matter whether you are riding for your first, second or 100th time, with its incredible aerodynamics inversions, drops and turns at a speed of 50 miles per hour, this ride will never, ever disappoint. And so in my eyes, a trip to Six Flags Darien Lake would be nowhere near complete without a ride. The question is though, are you brave enough to take on the Viper? Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 spot we have Blast Off, the ride that will make you scream louder than you have ever screamed before, with it being the park shot tower. And for anyone who has not ridden one of these before, well then you are in for a treat, as instead of just rising to the top, getting once again an amazing view and then dropping again, you will immediately be launched to 185 feet before a series of bounces, causing even the biggest of thrill seekers in the group to hold on very, and I mean very tight. If Viper did not scare you enough though, then do not fear, as our number 2 spot, Tantrum, will sure do the trick. And from the moment you board and begin to climb that initial 100 feet orange and green lift hill, you will instantly see why. However, we are still not at the best part yet, as after you have made it to the top of that vertical lift hill, you will drop at a 95-degree angle. And yes, you did hear me right there guys, a 95-degree angle, followed by many Gerstlauer twists, turns and inversions, making this both a 1-minute experience that will never be forgotten, but also one of the best Gerstlauer Eurofighters on the planet. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my eyes for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Ride of Steel. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, as soon as you see this Superman 208-foot structure, you will instantly want to take a ride. And you should definitely do that, as words literally cannot describe how fun those drops, turns, airtime hills, helixes and the list goes on are. And so there is no doubt in my mind that Ride of Steel is the best ride at the park. Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.